Yo, heading to South Georgia. A little exciting pre-scout trip. I got my DP, Chris Callinan, one of my producers, Isaac Dietz, my production designers, Megan Forbes and Christina Hussey. We're all descending upon Toombs County, Georgia for a little pre-scout trip. I mean, it's an actual scout trip, but calling it a pre-scout trip because we're still a few months out from shooting. You know, we're a tiny film with really limited resources, so little trips like this that we can squeeze in sort of off the books become really crucial. We need to be making as many decisions far out as we can, so I'll keep you posted. Had a great South Scout. It brought up some new challenges, answered some good questions, very productive. It did start to lead us towards the thought of pushing production to the fall to enable us to perhaps have better use of some of these locations, but also because fields and foliage will be significantly more cinematic, more pretty. And in that particular area, late April becomes really problematic. So then it's like, if we can't get started by April 1, we're pushing to May. You get deeper into May, it's really hot. So we're thinking all these things. And then I have a conversation with an actor who I've been really pursuing for one of the two lead roles. He finally says he wants to do it, he's in, but basically was going to bow out because he couldn't do it in spring. So then I said, well, what if we do it in the fall? We're already thinking that. How would that affect you? And he said, then it's a yes. So it feels like it wants to be the fall. And that's a good maybe rule of thumb of trying to figure out projects. There's the balance of steamrolling something ahead or being too passive, waiting too much, second guessing it. I think the rule of thumb is to just pursue it. Just keep hitting your target, and then it will be clear what the film wants. And then suddenly the idea of pushing to fall doesn't feel like a drag. It feels like, oh, the right thing. I have great peace with that, joy with that. So only once sort of that has sort of hit my mind and heart, then I think, oh, maybe this is the right move. And it doesn't feel like I'm spinning wheels, but it feels like it's right. So still thinking through all that, still processing that. But this will give us time over the spring and summer to continue with some important location development and searching. Because a small film like us, you know, it's us really finding these locations in the area. It's so rural. There's not like a local community of film. There's not location scouts, so we got to do it ourselves. It's a 4-hour drive from where I live, so you got to start to kind of plan for an extra long sort of development or prep or soft prep. So we've got money raised. We're still raising more money, so this will give us more time, and not feel like we're rushing ahead. Hopefully soon I can sort of announce who our actor is. Very excited. He's an actor who's at the top of my list 10 years ago when I wrote it, and it's been sort of poetic to come full circle 10 years later. And I was introduced to him through other means, and it was just a great opportunity, a great coincidence. It was lucky to kind of get connected with him. I'll talk about luck in a second. Pursuing two other really incredible actors for the two other big parts, and if they all want to do it and can do it, then we'll have something to announce soon. If not, no rush. We're good things all around. Excited for the project.